Well, with school starting soon, some parents say state lawmakers need to take action now.
Republicans made every family eligible for a state program that helps pay for private school, but there's not enough money available for it. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. And Michael, those parents took their concerns to state leaders today.
Right. This has been controversial, with Republicans proposing to spend nearly $500 million in additional money on this program. Democratic Governor Roy Cooper opposes it, saying that some of the families who would get this money can already afford to pay for private school.
Thank you.
Parents like Rachel Brady say state lawmakers made a promise they need to uphold. They came to Raleigh Wednesday to urge them to act.
Stick with us. We'll take care of you. We've got your back. Then parents watched in utter frustration when the legislature left town for July 4th.
She has a child who's among about 55,000 on a waiting list to get funding through the state's school voucher program, known as the Opportunity Scholarship. Republicans expanded it, making every family eligible, regardless of income, to get money to help pay for private school. The Senate voted in the spring to spend nearly $500 million more on this after demand shot up. House Speaker Tim Moore says they still don't agree on how to pay for it. He says more funding should go to the public schools, too.
Bear in mind, we're not talking about a small amount of money. We're talking about roughly $500 million. And so when you're talking about those kinds of sums, I think it's very important that you do it in the context of other things.
Democratic Governor Roy Cooper has spent years criticizing this program. He even declared a state of emergency last year regarding public schools. He says that's where this money should go, and points out many of the families on the wait list can already afford to send their kids to private schools.
That is certainly true, that there are some on the waiting list who could send their families to schools, and they're doing that. I'm here for working class North Carolina families who are making hard choices.
The Senate is not expected to come back into session until after the November election, so it's highly unlikely there's going to be a resolution anytime soon. But Speaker Moore says if they do get an agreement on this, that the money should be retroactive to the start of the school year. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
Michael, thanks for that. Of course, they decided to clean the floors right as we're going to talk to you, but we appreciate it there.